How's it going, guys? Mike from Quick Cycles here. So we're slowly but surely getting parts in so that we can get these motors back together for all of our customers. Parts have finally showed up in completion for the beautiful R6 that we have, and let's take a look at what we got going on. Okay, so since his cylinder head had a crack in it that was not repairable, we have gotten a brand spanking new cylinder head from Yamaha. We, of course, get a brand new set of cam caps with that. Your cylinder head and the cam caps are machined as a set. So when you're buying used cylinder heads, you should always make sure that the cam caps match the cylinder head. So I've already gone through, cleaned up all the boots that were removed off of the old cylinder head, the studs for the exhaust, thermostat housing, the coolant temp sensor. I've also gone through and I've already cleaned up all of the intake and exhaust valves so that everything is like brand new. I also sent this cylinder head up to my machinist just so that he could test and make sure that when the valves were put in the cylinder head, we were going to have perfect seal on the valves. So he's already checked those with dye, made sure that they are going to fit perfectly with no leaks. Got our valve springs, of course. The white or light yellow, you could call it, would be our intake side. The blue springs will be our exhaust side. Yes, they are different. Another thing is when you're installing these springs into a cylinder head, I get a lot of cylinder heads that customers do at their home by themselves, and they get the springs in backwards. If you look at this cylinder or this spring, you can see that the spring, the width between the coils at the top is wider than at the bottom. So the correct direction for the spring in the valve on the head is for the tighter windings to be at the bottom. So that would go down against the cylinder head like so. So when you're putting your head together, make sure you get them in the right way. Got our spring bases. These sit down below the spring so that the spring doesn't wear out the cylinder head. Since it's aluminum, those are steel bases. You got your retainers, our keepers, our dowel pins. So we're getting ready to go ahead and put this together, and hopefully we'll have it running here in the next day or so.